Guys, I'm doing something which I wanted to do for ages. I'm gonna paint on the hill.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Plein Adventures, a series where I go outside with my paints and capture the landscape around me. Today, we're going up Gairstones, which is one of the best views, especially in the evenings, where it catches the last golden light of the day. The most difficult thing for me was deciding what to paint because everywhere you looked, the scenery changed and there were so many different options. So I started off by doing a few sketches in a tiny sketchbook that I had. These sketches are ideas I have for a bigger painting where I have the time to sit in my studio and really focus on it. But since my time was limited, I decided to pick a simple subject. Potentially.
Hello. Hello, little wormy.
Where is it?
It's gone under my easel.
This is the best painting I have ever done in my whole life. It was pretty cold, so when the sun started going down, we packed up all of our things and we started making our way back. The lighting during this time was so insanely beautiful. I definitely have to paint this. It really reflected the last of the autumn colours. One of my favourite books is Heidi, and she sees the sun setting. She thinks that the mountains are literally on fire because of how bright the colours of the sunset are. And it's such a lovely scene. This reminds me of that. The childlike innocence she has and the wonder that she feels at seeing this, that she literally thinks the mountains are covered in fire. It's such a beautiful thing to witness. We are in the studio. Here's the painting that I started about a year ago. I'm going to finish it off, but before that I'm going to show you through a few of my plein air sketchbooks.
Yeah, this sketchbook is a bit of a mess. Some things are upside down, but it's definitely good for me to just easily take out and then reference back to you. Very quick little sketches. So that's what I did when we went up on the hills this time. I made some little notes so that I know when it comes to the painting what features I want to include. I also included the direction that I was facing, just so if I want to go back, I know what the perspective is. All these little notes are just going to help me to maybe some questions that I have or gaps to fill in when I come to the actual painting. This is one of my favourite paintings. It's from Turkey, so I definitely would love to make this like a huge long painting.
I have in the past done quite a lot of plein air sketches, but I haven't ever taken my oil paints out. I've done lots of ink drawings, I have done some watercolours as well, and I make lots of notes. This is something I really want to do more and focus on actually going back and reviewing the notes and then bringing what I learned from the outside into the studio. Most of this sketchbook is when I was back in college, but I just love how raw these sketches are. I was just going out there and just sketching as much as I could rather than focusing on trying to make finished oil paintings. I would definitely recommend to any artist to have rough sketchbooks. You just go outside and sketch anything interesting that you see. So we're back in the studio and I'm going to take you along with me as I take this piece from a sketch to finished. I've defined the path and started to add the heather on the hill as well as building the detail of the sky. So here I've added most of the detail on the hill. The sky doesn't seem quite right, so I think I'll make it darker. This might be a very bad decision on my part. I'm not loving the sky, but I'm going to leave it to the side and come back to it later because I think my eyes just need to reset, and then when I come back to it I'll be like, yep, and know exactly what to fix. And I definitely need to add more highlights to the hill and just fix the shape of the clouds a bit, but I'm really glad that I went in and added those dark bits because it does really bring out the light. The final result, so yeah, I'm gonna varnish it and then it will be completely done. It kind of like looks different in different lightings. Like I like it when the light is not so bright on it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.